I haven't been on here for a while. I don't have many subscribers or anything like that, so I don't come on here very often. And my main thing I like is crafting, but kind of got into this gardening, kind of knee deep in it, so, and I really like it. So anyway, I wanted to show this video before I got rid of this plant here. This was my big boy tomato that I ended up buying because I thought that the little tomatoes that had sliced up a tomato and put it in the pot, I was thinking that, you know, it wouldn't work if I sliced up a tomato and buried it. I didn't think it would actually grow anything, so I went and bought a big boy and planted it in this pot. Actually, I bought two. The first one I bought, I ended up putting some compost in it. I don't know if the compost wasn't complete, or I don't know. I really don't know too much about compost. I just figured it was gonna be a good thing for my plants, so I put it in my pot, and it killed the plant that I had in the backyard that I put with the with my herbs, with the parsley and the oregano, you know, all that stuff back there were all in one pot. So I figured, okay, let me take the tomato out of this pot with it, out of this container with it, because maybe that's the reason why it's only giving me, it's not giving me any fruit. So maybe it's just overcrowded. So maybe I should just put it in another pot, you know, and repot it or whatever. So I did that and it died. And but this one right here that you're seeing right here had all the little sprouts coming from it, because that's the one that the sliced tomato that I had actually worked, and so it was sprouting little tomatoes. I said, well, so I'm thinking like, well, maybe that's too many tomato plants in one pot. It's going to be overcrowded, so let me take those little ones out and plant them in little red those little red solo cups. And I made a few, gave them out to my family so they can start their gardening or whatever they wanted to do with it. And they still have theirs, but now this plant is dead. I put compost in this one also, and it died. And so, you know, everything that I put that compost in, even if I tried to mix it in with something else that might help it not be so thick. It was really thick, and like it was just holding a lot of moisture in that compost. And so I was like trying to add something to it, like what did I add to it? I think it was some cactus dirt or something like that, some sandy type thing. I was just trying to make it like a little bit more loose so that it wouldn't be so thick. And so I did that and actually tried to transplant my papaya plants into a pot, and that died, killed that. And then now it's just killed this tomato plant also. So all I got left are let's see, I made this raised garden bed, and I have some I bought a watermelon plant, and I bought some seeds. See right here is the watermelon plant, but that's the seeds. I put some different type of watermelon seeds right here, and then that started growing. And these are this one and this one. Those two tomato plants are from the little seeds that were in that pot right there, and from the sliced tomatoes. So those are still hanging on. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take them out of these solo cups, and I'm gonna put them in this raised bed and see what happens. Hopefully, you know, because gardening is like a trial error thing, especially for people who are just starting out. I'm just gonna, you know, see what happens, and I don't know. But I planted also some eggplants right here, and those I got from the store also. But right here are some seeds, eggplant seeds. So hopefully that works. So I wanted to show you the video of my tomatoes before I got rid of that last big boy. Oh, one more thing. Also, I have this pot right here. This also came from that pot with the little the sliced tomatoes. And so I'm trying to save this one. It looks like it's getting a little root. I don't know if it's root rot. I don't know what it is. It's bacteria that's coming up from the dirt because I put it in a pot with that compost in it. Well, the leaves aren't getting bad yet. I don't see anything on the leaves, but they're starting to curl a little bit, and there's some spotting on the or bubbling, whatever you want to call it, on the stem. So I'm going to I put it into a different pot, and I put different type of dirt in it, hoping that I can save it. I did that, so we'll see what happens. Also, here I'm trying to grow some tomatoes. That's not tomatoes. Sorry, potatoes. I don't know if it's too late, but I wanted to hurry up and get it out here and start growing it before it got too late in the year, or too late in the season actually. So I cut up some tomatoes that started getting some sprouts on it and put it in the pot. So probably should put some mulch or something on top of that, so that or some hay or something, so that it doesn't reach the light. We don't want that to happen. We don't want it to reach the sun and start giving me green potatoes. So that's my update. I moved that what is it, that plant right there. I moved that from the back, the marigold plant, from the back to the front. Oh, and I have some sunflowers. Oh, and my cucumber plant. I've picked like 3 of them off of here already, and I got a few of them in there. That on the leaves right there, that came from putting some I sprayed some olive oil and water on it to keep the bugs away, but I didn't know that. I didn't do my research all the way, and it was too hot outside for that. So exactly where I sprayed it at, it burned my plants because it was too hot outside. So that's all that is right there. But it's still been producing cucumbers, and I've been trying to water it as much as I could, because it seemed like the bees weren't really getting it or whatever. They were mostly on this plant. They've been doing it. Oh, and also on the watermelon. But anyway, I'll turn you around. That's the end of my video, and that's all I've been up to, trying to get this down pat. Got some more things in the back, but I'll show that in another video. But thank you.